Hi guys, this is Maria. Welcome to my channel. This week's video is how to get your children to eat more vegetables. We don't really have any issues in our household, and I will share with you a few tips and ideas, and maybe you will be able to introduce more vegetables for your children as well. I will preface this. I am very well aware that avocados, peppers, cucumbers, squashes, and many other vegetables that are known to be vegetable are actually fruits. But for the purposes of this video, I will refer to them as vegetables because they're low in sugar and high in nutrition. So one of the things that always worked for me is actually giving children the food the way it comes in the nature. Like for example, peppers, I rarely cut them up for my children. Actually, I never do that. The same goes for cucumbers, carrots, or any other vegetables. I do the same with fruits as well. Like if I give my children an apple, I give the whole apple. I don't really slice it for them. And I feel like they like eating it that way much better, so try it out. My kids even eat celery stalks that way. You can do also, I wouldn't say that you cover up the vegetables by that, but you introduce something else that they like. For example, my children love hummus, so a lot of the times when I give them broccoli, peppers, carrots, we all do it with this hummus. I buy organic hummus from Costco, this big tub, but you can buy organic hummus from anywhere. And you can find a different type of dip as well for your children, whichever they like, honestly, as long as they eat it. Introduce it as early as possible and introduce again in the natural forms. All those teethers that have the powdered vegetables sprinkled on them are not gonna teach your children to like vegetables. In fact, they're gonna do complete the opposite, because vegetables do not feel, taste, or look like those puffs. You know what I'm talking about. They sell it at the kids section, and usually it's a cornmeal or something of that kind that they flavor with vegetables. So I would say introduce real vegetables as finger foods. My daughter always loved avocados, so she actually still eats lots of avocados, and a lot of the times I add it to her breakfast, or if she's having some protein, I make avocados on the side for her, and I make it just plain. My son does not like avocados, but he likes peas, and he likes cucumbers, so I give him those as an actual food and for him to eat. Also really like this vegetable mix. We buy this one from Costco, like a lot of the produce that we buy, but you can also find the similar vegetable mixes at any grocery store. Again, we buy organic because I like to feed my children the clearest food possible. And this vegetable mix, they love it. It has peas, green peas, carrots, and corn in it. And I just make it with avocado oil, and that's pretty much it. I also add this same vegetable mix into my meatballs, and that way I also put a little bit of rice, a little bit of meat, eggs, and that vegetable mix, put it in the oven for about 40 minutes on 400 degrees, and then we serve it with a pasta sauce. My daughter likes it plain. My son likes it either way, with pasta sauce or by itself. If you're trying to ease your children into vegetables and they've had a high carb diet in the past, I've noticed also that you can do the same mix or a similar mix depending on what your child likes. You can do just green peas or green peas and corn or peppers, add it to pasta. I've seen my neighbors do that. They mix it with the pasta, and that way your children eat pasta and vegetables. You can also offer your child something. If they're a little older, I wouldn't do it for like a 1-year-old, but like 3-year-old. I sometimes, if she doesn't want to eat it, I offer her, do you want to do barbecue sauce or a little bit of ketchup? And I put that on, and that way she is enjoying eating it. When it comes to green leafy vegetables like spinach or kale, it's a little bit more tricky because those are a little harder to get your children to eat. And here is a few suggestions. Well, for whatever reason, my daughter really likes kale, so she likes kale salad. So try to make salad and put the dressing that they really like on top of it. Again, if my daughter loves avocado, I put the avocado in there, a little bit of hummus, and that way she eats it. You also can make shakes, and right now on the screen you can see a shake. I've actually had a few requests to show how to make it, and here is our ingredients. It's vegetable mix. It's a dried up vegetables from Costco. I'll show you a quicker look at that. Also there is spinach, there's different fruits and berries and nut butters, and then we all mix it in NutriBullet, and then we put it in those silicone things that I've showed you before, and it becomes a popsicle. Your child will probably enjoy drinking a shake, but if they're not into shake, you can add a sweetener of your choice. I would suggest using honey and then make a popsicle out of it. That way it stays fresh. Frozen vegetables, they don't lose their nutrition value as much. So that way on a sunny day you can pop it out and it's healthy, homemade, and nutritious. So another way of getting your children to eat vegetables is soups. And one of the easiest soups is a chicken soup. You just put chicken, you can put onions, celery, potatoes, carrots in it, add a little bit of pasta. And one of the things I'm gonna say, I think getting your children to eat vegetables is a lot of the lifestyle change for you as well. Because if you are not eating a lot of vegetables, they're not gonna do it just because you tell them to. So I would say, look at your pantry, get rid of all kind of snacky foods like cereals and crackers. It's okay, I feel like, to have those as snacks, but it's not good to have it at the house. And just because I feel like it's a human nature. If I have chocolate in my pantry, I am going nuts on it, and that's why I don't buy it. So typically, in our household is a motto: you don't want to eat it, you don't buy it. So buy vegetables, eat vegetables yourself, and that way your children will see you eating them and they will start eating them as well. It was helpful. I think the key is starting as early and looking at what they're like and introducing it in a wholesome form, and then transitioning into the dishes is the secret. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Click that notifications button. My next video will be on developmental activities for your toddlers, and then it's gonna be lots of DIYs for my daughter's birthday. There will be more nutrition-based videos coming. I am also filming breakfast options for your babies and toddlers, and I'll do the same for lunch and dinner. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, hope to see you around. Bye.